Ancient Egypt, no, sorry. Ancient Egypt, a land of gods, kings, and mysteries. A civilization where art, religion, and daily life blended seamlessly.
Among the many interesting things preserved in the tombs and temples, this one actually wasn't known to archaeologists and scholars for centuries.
In today's video, we're going to be looking into the perfume cones of ancient Egypt. Hi, I'm James Welsh. We'll play background music that will do that for you.
I thought you were going to carry it on. And I'm Robert Welsh. And this is your weekly reminder. Sorry, that should be you.
And this is your weekly reminder that we are not the same person. Marcus, zoom into Egypt.
We're here.
Yeah. When I think of ancient Egypt, I think of lip bobs, eyeliner.
You can't say that
Marks
word
can be
30 seconds in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's true.
YouTube will flag us down. Fashion.
Chumpy bobs.
Chumpy bobs.
Fashion.
Style.
Eyeliner sticks. Cool. And they were just very into their fashion.
And beauty, fashion, beauty. I assume selling things.
I mean, yeah. Didn't they sell like gums and like medicines, gums?
Oh, garments.
Garments, and things like that. But you know, when you look at the ancient paintings, right? Most of the time, you're going to see lots of the lovely ladies.
Lots of lovely ladies.
With this like little cone-shaped thing on their head, right?
Yeah.
And for years and many years, archaeologists and whoever else are involved, not just singling out archaeologists.
Not just saying you have to be an archaeologist to have an opinion. That's not what we're saying.
That's what we're saying. Didn't know what these cones were.
Yeah.
Not a clue. Right. They were either like... They're kind of like a religious symbol, almost like a halo.
Closer to... The higher the wax cone, the closer to God.
Okay. Or they actually served some kind of physical purpose, which is what I think of, and that is perfumed cones.
Yeah.
Now these, these are cones that sat in a bit of linen, beeswax.
On the head.
On the head, just worn on the head. And these were kind of infused with whatever kind of like herbs, spices, scents, essential oils.
I guess like
at the
fragrance
time.
off the time.
Yeah.
The fragrance that was in and at that moment.
Time.
Yeah.
And because it was so warm, throughout the day, this would give off a scent. It wouldn't really melt, but it kind of like gently melt and give off a smell. It wouldn't really melt, but it kind of like gently melt. But they have kind of found a little bit more proof of what exactly these were.
Right, so that's right.
In 2019, archaeologists working at the ancient city of Amarna made a groundbreaking discovery.
In 2 burials, they found fragments of waxy, cone-shaped objects preserved in the soil.
At last, the evidence was undeniable. The head cones were real. A team led by Anna Stevens of Australia's Monash University made this discovery.
This is crazy. It's crazy.
So this discovery actually leads to more questions, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What they actually found was this waxy substance that was made of beeswax and animal fats and then perfumes and oils, as we discussed, right? So they knew that was it. They finally knew that was it. However, they were hollow, stuffed with linen.
Linen strips.
So it's a bit like, but they were found in a tomb of 2 labor workers. So they weren't even these like,
not luxury. It wasn't like, oh, I'm the queen
of this pyramid. Only I can wear a comb.
I'm the pharaoh.
So this really does look like it was a viral beauty trend.
And you know what? Back in that time, like the whole religion thing would be like, oh, only the royals are chosen by the gods or whatever, isn't it? Are they called royals?
I don't know.
Any kind of royalty or pharaohs, whatever, were always like the chosen ones by the gods. So for them to have that in their tombs means it wasn't a religious thing. To me, that's what I'm thinking.
It must have just been like wearing a fine fragrance.
I think it's just like wearing a nice hat.
Yeah, that smells a bit.
Yeah.
But
we did it.
So whilst people before this discovery actually thought it was perfumes, which we're doing today, because I believe that.
I don't. I'll tell you why I don't.
Well, the actual archaeologists just believe they were spiritual in some way and religion.
Yeah.
Why don't you believe it?
Because, okay, so here's my thinking, right? Egypt, a time anyway when they had so many fragrances and so many beauty things, they wore fragrance. So why would you put a cone on your head with containing fragrance and wait for it to melt?
The
to release
slow
the
release of it. No.
But an oil, they would have used fragrance oils,
it's
which
warm.
Yeah, but they would
releases fragrance over time. It doesn't have to melt. It just has to warm up.
But the oil on their skin would also have done the same thing. It would have been constantly warm.
Actually, let's think about it, because ancient aliens and ancient Egypt, they were very clever. They were so clever. They invented a lot of beauty stuff. So I'm pretty sure they would have known how to wear fucking fragrance normally.
Of course, and it would have been pure fragrance oil. It wasn't, you know, Ghost. And they were like, oh, sometimes it smells like, sometimes it doesn't. I just don't think they would have been like, I'm going to stick this wax cone in my head and wait for it to melt for my fragrance to be released.
Well, that's why we're going to put to the test today. We're going to try this viral, historically accurate beauty trend and see if we think it was actually something that used to be done.
Yeah. So we found a study by Dora Goldsmith and Caroline Macmillan that was basically an experiment.
Do you feel good now?
Yeah, because you've just been talking the whole... I just realised.
I'm heading up this video.
You've been talking... everyone's probably bored of hearing
No, I'm heading up this video.
Okay, you re-say that bit.
We're going to be doing this from a study we found by Georgia Unksmith,
Dora Goldsmith and Caroline Macmillan. No, please.
No, please carry
on. I actually want you to carry on. So there's actually no definite, you know, ingredient list or recipe for making these cones.
You thought they would have just sniffed it.
I just like pick it up. Oh no, can you imagine? A centuries old musky cone. They definitely had things like bark, flowers, things like that, and to make them look decorative, which gives me another thought. As it melts, all the flowers fall down, like gradually and slowly.
But I don't think it fully melts.
Oh,
it just warms up. That's why they found them so
but what
intact.
does wax do when it warms up? It melts.
Or moves like this when you keep a candle on the windowsill and it's summer.
Yeah. You know, we've got other things we're going to use.
Yeah, we're going to be using
today.
like spam and herbs. We know for a fact they use an ancient Egypt.
And there is a suggestion there was myrrh, but I sometimes think people just like Egypt. Yeah, myrrh.
I don't think myrrh ever existed. I think it's a well-known myth.
Let's go.
Fragrance played a significant role in ancient Egyptian life, servicing as a bridge between the physical and divine worlds and in religious rituals, a means of social status and purification, a therapeutic and cosmetic aid, and a crucial component of burial rites for the afterlife.
Key ingredients like frankincense and myrrh were central to these practices, used in incense, oils, and balms to honor the guards, protect the body, and ensure a scented journey for the deceased into the underworld.
Imagine turn up at the underworld and you just stink.
We're like, yes, that's my cone.
Yeah, don't ask. It's a signature fragrance. Don't
ask about my cone.
Don't look at it.
I just think in the pictures they look so big. Something's not right here to me.
But this is the thing. They're pretty big in the pictures, but it's probably exaggerated, right?
Yeah, they used to exaggerate things like their penises.
But they always drew like donkey penises. Like, you didn't have to draw that.
When I was in Greece, I went to this Massam, and it was like old bits, right? Why are they fighting and everything?
That's all people used to do.
They're
they had nothing
fighting
to live for.
or hugging a horse.
Yeah, they had.
Or battling an animal. It's like the whole time were you just fighting and battling animals?
That's all they did. All they did back in the old days was fight,
get naked,
get sick, get naked, die.
Donkey penis. All right, so we're on our way to making our ingredients.
We've been melting beeswax for a little while now.
It smells so horrible.
It's horrible.
We have beeswax,
which is currently melting in there.
Currently melting there. We actually have 2 barrels. 2 barrels.
Where do you just buy beeswax from nowadays?
The shop.
Oh.
We have also
safflower.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Safflowers.
Safflower herb. And then we also have, that's beautiful, blue cornflower. I feel like cornflower is a really Egyptian colour. But cornflower
like
blue.
everyone's cornflower and gold.
Yeah. Then we have some hibiscus. Oh, and then we have myrrh.
It is real. And then we also have this linen.
That's the linen for the head, because I guess it melts onto this.
How did they keep it on their heads?
Pins.
So
maybe that was used. Maybe that was used as the strap.
This needs to like go around our head, right?
So we need to cut a strip of this.
We might have to tie 2 together.
We'll get 2. Okay, we'll do 2 either side. No, because I don't know how else they'll keep it on the head. Just holding it. Well, they didn't hold it. I think
it was wrapped.
Should we do it that way?
I think we should do it that way.
I think we've made a discovery.
Just to keep it on our heads for filming purposes too.
Okay, cool.
But she's right there because there's linen stuffed in it. It was a long piece.
Linen
stuffed in it.
Put in the mould. And then
the linen was coming out so we can tie it round. Someone called National Express, know what they called? It smells warm.
Yeah, it smells warm.
It smells meaty in a way.
Should we just tap some in?
Just a few.
Oh,
Oh, shit. We want to show we're bountiful for God.
Yes, I feel like we're making a witches.
Pinch, 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 pinch.
I want to get some of that blue. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, we need more.
No,
blue.
bit more.
Pinch, pinch it out.
We're using a bit more of a modern mold. We're actually using like a posh latte cup.
Yes, it's actually a latte cup.
Okay, so, and that's the base there. So we're gonna put the wax into there.
Let's smell it then, see how much.
Okay. What's leaking?
Have you got your own fragrance? We can just spray into it. Do you have one that's inspired by?
Don't inhale. It's not the thing. That smells like shit. Oh my god.
That's got like essence of anal gland in it.
It smells like anal gland. We're going to use Dirty Violet from Heretic because I feel like that's like an older, you know, Egyptian-y smell.
Yeah.
And that's our mixture. Like, this must have taken no time at all. And I reckon they would have poured it into different ones. So like, oh, that's my Tuesday cone.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it probably lasts like a good couple of weeks though.
Yeah, for sure. I'm scared of this. Can someone else do it?
Using experts, we managed to transform Robert into the perfect mix of ancient Egypt and modern day fashion queen. So what we actually did is we pulled it out of this mold, then poured a little bit more wax over to attach this.
Yeah, because we believe, we've made the discovery using experts, that because there was linen inside, we're like, how does this stay on someone's head? How will it stay on one's head? And we think the linen would have been various ways to tie it onto things, or maybe braid it into the hair or wigs.
Linen stuffed in here. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe if we put it in a position that you like.
Okay, there. Yeah, I like that. Because then maybe we can move my hair over it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Using experts, we tied this to my head. I think this is more likely, don't you?
I think we're discovering way more than any archaeologist
they could have like
did.
hidden the string under the wig, under their wigs. For real, people did this? Like, what's going on?
They actually did that,
like,
for
what
real?
the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, so now the most important thing is kind of trying to recreate the heat of ancient Egypt.
Can I just... Are there meant to be things that is meant to be, well, melting into... Or is it just meant to melt directly into my hair?
I just think it's meant to warm up and smell.
Should I maybe have something under this wig to protect my own hair?
We'll see if it starts melting, but I don't think it's going to melt. We're just warming it up so it
But that's what wax does. In that picture, it looks like a bit domey, like it has melted. It looks like this. You're going to go out in the severe heat of ancient Egypt. This is gonna melt very quickly.
I'm gonna have to do some studies.
If you can fry an egg, this will drip. This will melt quite quickly. So I thought you would have been walking around with this on your head and it would have been melting gradually into the hair and like going into like the partings and stuff like that. Especially because they had wigs and braids. I thought maybe it would go on the scalp and give off a good fragrance. Because it's wax and the heat of ancient Egypt.
Yeah, but when we look at the heat of ancient Egypt, it's not enough to fully melt. It's not enough to fully melt. It's not enough to fully melt. So my impression, because I can't imagine just having it melt, then at the end of the day going.
See,
and picking it all out of your hair.
That's why it's like bits of linen. Maybe they just hoped it went on the linen.
No, so I think the idea is that it's almost meant to be like a perfume balm that gets like a little bit warm and gives off a scent.
Because in my mind, the whole fashion piece of this would have been like a journey. Like it would have gradually melted and bits would have So what we're saying is this is going to look like this the whole time I would be wearing it.
It might even just go like this a little bit. It might even just like be a little bit soft.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm looking at it thinking it can't be right. But what other way is there to wear a wax cone on your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get into that Egyptian sun.
So we need to kind of try and replicate the temperature, right? Very high would have been 45 degrees set on an average day.
Yeah.
So we're going to use a heat lamp to try and get some scent out of this.
So, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I actually don't like heat, so I'm a little bit worried about being under the heat lamp.
That's so nice.
I feel like it should have been your...
Is this it? Is this the video? This is it. So you're what? You're just about to build your 5th pyramid of the week.
No, I feel like I work on a market.
Yeah.
And I hand make jewelry.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna leave this now for a good maybe like half hour just to like let it melt down. If you want to see what we get up to whilst we wait for the cone to melt, join our Patreon for an exclusive video every Sunday. So it's been
a good amount of time.
Yeah.
It's limping to one side.
And it's getting sweats.
I can smell something. I don't know if it's just what we've been inhaling.
I think it might be our fingers.
Yeah.
But I think it's just in the air. I don't think like...
Should I take it off and we can sniff it?
Yeah.
Nothing's really direct. Is it hot?
No.
Oh, that's really warm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, touch it. But it's not, it's not melting. It just smells like burnt wax.
It doesn't make sense that this was used
to expel fragrance. Like, get this away from me, please.
I think for it to really, really give off heat, it would have to go into liquid form, like a Maxwell.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense that this was used in that way.
No, it's not letting off any fragrance, and there's no specific ingredients or recipe that will give us like a certain result.
Also, on our Patreon, we actually smelt a fragrance. On our Patreon, we actually smelt a fragrance.
Yeah.
That was a replica of a fragrance from ancient Egypt, and it was very different to
very
that smell of
fruity
myrrh.
almost. It was
very light.
Like, there was myrrh in it, but it was very light. Yeah, light. And
it wasn't
fruity.
like that spicy, musky smell that for some reason we thought ancient Egypt fragrance would smell like.
Yeah, because you think, what are your resources at that time period? Herbs, spices, essential oils.
Crocodile poo.
Honey is such an Egypt and Rome thing.
It is, isn't it?
Beauty, yeah.
Like, do you have honey? Yeah, just put it everywhere.
I'm a little bit disappointed because I really thought that this would melt
an aroma.
and give off like a smell, like a wax smell.
Yeah.
But then, because I think it's too big. If that was a smaller cone, then it would make sense. Fragrance, you know what I mean? But it just doesn't make any sense.
You have to think as well, like we were saying how like candles kind of like melt on windows, right, when it's really, really hot. And when we had like 40-degree weather almost here in the UK, candles melt on the windowsill, but they're right next to a window where the heat's even worse, like the sun's coming through. So it just doesn't make sense that this was ever used to emit an aroma. Unless people going up to go, hi.
Yes. Oh, hello.
Oh, smell mine.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe they were to show their fineries, but
maybe.
like... So as far as like bringing this beauty trend back and like trying to make it viral again, do you think?
I don't think that would never happen ever.
No.
Honestly, it smells like shit.
It does. It absolutely stinks. I feel like maybe then this was more of like a symbolic religious thing. They were like, please have these herbs I have made for you in my head.
Yes, maybe the bigger the block of wax, the better.
Maybe, but then that would show wealth, and they found these in peasants' tombs.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just over wax.
Yeah, I think to be fair, I think we just have to not think about this ever again.
Oh, sorry about heat lamp. I'm really sleepy. Maybe that's what it was for.
What, for falling asleep under?
Yeah.
Maybe they were just ceremonial, because whenever you see them, they're doing some kind of crazy shit. Maybe after this, they placed it down and kissed it and then ate bread. Let us know what you think they did in the comments.
Let us know about bread.
Bye.